Well, we heard that Vanderpump Garden at Caesars was now open for brunch. So we started day 4 off with brunch at Vanderpump. Yeah, the big guy with no personality was obviously not their usual maitre d'. I wonder who you have to be to get into that VIP room. The food and the drinks are great as always, but the place is nearly empty. Leave a comment below. Do you think it could have anything to do with the gangster rap they're playing during the morning brunch? We goofed around Caesars for a little bit. Went by that cronut place. I checked out RoboChef. I waited for him to do something. He never did. He just kind of waves his arm around. I wonder if he's imitating Gordon Ramsay. And then Friday evening, Caesars had invited us to the Jockeys and Jeans charity gala to benefit permanently disabled jockeys. Tomorrow is the actual Jockeys and Jeans event, but today they're having a VIP reception and silent auction. They had a variety of interesting items at the silent auction. They had a beautiful table set up with meat and cheese and bread and crackers. Some great little snacks there. Even more impressive than that, those that know us, what's our favorite thing in Vegas? Yeah, an open bar with friendly bartenders. And we ran into Vince Van Patten, a really interesting guy, professional poker player. He was a world-ranked tennis player, a World Poker Tour commentator, an actor, a writer, and producer. And we met a few other interesting people too. We went back the next night into the ballroom for the actual event. They had the tables set up in the ballroom with a very fancy salad. The main course was chicken. Had some very interesting desserts.
Racing Rachel McLaughlin.
And we got to meet a few jockeys, and we learned a lot of the history of horse racing.
Derby at 16 years old. In 1959, Bolin received the prestigious George Wolfe Award at Santa Anita Racetrack, the great Bill Bolin. Another great rider, he was inducted in 2007, Jose Santos.
We heard from a few guest speakers, including Tom Rigg, Caesars CEO, and this very interesting high roller, Mattress Mack.
I'm honored to be here tonight. I had a big long speech written, but all you had to do to know how important PDJF was walking here tonight and see the jockeys in the wheelchairs. That tells the entire story. My thinking is horse racing has gone from #1 in the American sports scene to close to last because of things they do that aren't up to date. I think horse racing needs to be totally transparent, but I think more than that horse racing needs to protect the jockeys and the horses by getting rid of all the drugs in the game and making it to where people can be safe, most especially the jockeys. I think the jockeys also need to have in every state, a health insurance plan, a disability plan, and a workers' comp plan. I think every horse that enters needs to pay a $50 entry fee, and that money goes to help the jockeys' health insurance, disability, workers' comp. I think that ought to be $100 in any stakes race. And I think those type of things can fund the wonderful people who make this game possible, the jockeys. And also on the drug side, that is ruining the game. You don't know what type of horse you were betting on or betting against. It beat you in a race, and all drugs need to be eliminated in horse racing and run it on the square. Horse racing is a great game. Horse racing needs to get in the game. Horse racing needs to get to where some chump like me can bet $1 million and not move the line from 10 to 1 to 10. That's what horse racing needs to do. Horse racing needs to get out there and let young people be there. The man at my table is from Canterbury Downs. I understand they put on a great fan experience. That horse racing needs to be like the Savannah Bananas, where everybody wants to go because it's fun and it's entertaining and it's exciting. Horse racing is a great game, but it needs to get in the 21st century and make it a great game for everybody and keep the jockeys and keep the horses protected at all times, because those are the main participants in the sport. Make superstars out of the horses, superstars out of the jockeys, and horse racing will be, undergo a 21st century revival. Y'all don't want to listen to me talk, so I'm done. Thank you.
We got to hear a few songs from the beautiful Giada Valenti. And we got to meet several Hall of Fame jockeys. After watching them raise almost $500,000 for a really good cause, we made our way across the street, went to the Horseshoe. We went to the Cabinet of Curiosities. And we met up for one last drink with Josh and Rachel before they headed home. And the next morning, we had a reservation for a brunch that we knew we would enjoy. I've lost track of how many brunches we've had at the Eiffel Tower, but it never gets old. That view, the service, the food, and the drinks, everything about this place is just exceptional. We love getting there early and having a drink at the bar. Mindy found something new that she really liked.
That's pretty.
Just for this restaurant.
Oh.
So you cannot get this drink anywhere else but here.
Okay. That looks wonderful. Vodka macerated berries. You put fruit in vodka and I'm there. All right.
And it's one of my favorite places to get an espresso martini.
Happy birthday. That is so good.
Oh, thank you. The corner table view of the fountains just never gets old.
Because you've added some new stuff.
Yes, we have.
Chicken breast.
Chicken breast with French ham inside and marinara sauce inside, which is provolone and Swiss cheese. So it's a mix of it. It's really good. Comes with a little spring salad that comes plain over it.
Mindy had the French onion soup, and I ordered the pork belly because I already knew it's awesome. We tried a new dish. I don't remember the name of it, and I tried to look it up, and it's a brand new item, so the menus online don't have it. It's a chicken breast. It's kind of like cordon bleu taken to the next level. It's a really good dish. I wish I remembered the name of it. And we shared a couple of desserts. Mindy loves sorbet, and I love the Eiffel Tower's creme brulee. Oh, that is so good. They always throw in a little extra treats. The Eiffel Tower brunch is probably our overall favorite, and it was a great way to wrap up my birthday trip. Early the next morning, we packed up and went back to reality. I want to thank you all for watching. And if you've watched this far, then surely you've got an opinion on something. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear what you think.
your faint. It's the